Well, hooray everyone out there, I'm Al, doing pretty good, except the fact that those fucking magnetic storms got my nerves. And actually, not only nerves, but I'm in a general condition in which I am being right now. It's not like a head going justification for my malfunction during my video shoot up today. Probably that happens regularly if you speak like free English, not by the book taught kind of style of your own narration, where fearful making some mistakes, many mistakes or not so many mistakes. I'm not fearful making mistakes because I'm in the dive English free premise of going through American English, and that not limits me in the way, in whatever way, because I'm free to make mistakes, not to make mistakes, or have a bunch of mistakes for the other video shoot which I'm making right now, and I'm not fearful about doing that or not having that in my life or whatever. I do the worst thing maybe could be like you make your life mistakes during the process of getting through your life. You're fearful about making mistakes. If you're not fearful of making life mistakes and learning life lessons, excuse me, in a tough way, maybe in the toughest way, then you're free, and you're avoiding those mistakes probably because you're not fearful of getting them as they come to. And I'm not so brave. I'd say I'm not brave at all, but it's harder for me to be in the process if I'm not brave, right? So the more harsh something comes to you, the harder it gets to your feelings, to your inners, to your soul, and the fact that you have to deal with that, not being brave at all, leads to another fact that it's harder for you to cope with that mistake. And if you do, definitely you do. If you do, if you watch this, then you're. It's like vice versa kind of thing. It tells everyone around you that you literally you are brave with getting those mistakes, not being brave. Everyone could handle a mistake or whatever fact. If you are brave, if you don't feel any difference having that mistake or whatever fact, that probably some problem that just comes to you, and you're brave not to notice that problem and cope easily with that mistake. If you're not brave, if you're covered, if you're like chicken, then the fact that bigger problem comes to you it doesn't make you be over fearful of that coming, makes you the real brave person, a real brave person. I don't care about fucking articles. And to the fact, again, going to the fact back again, that I'm a kind of weather dependent person, and I checked, we are fucking having now magnetic storms again, like 3 days or maybe 7 days in a row. And that's why I'm being stupid right now. And not only right now, like even today, no, sorry, not today, but yesterday, I felt stupid, and maybe tomorrow I will be stupid. So if you talk to me tomorrow and I'm being stupid, then no can do. It's all justifications are made and has been made, have been made. Excuse me, and we are free to go through our video shoot of today, which will relating to what? We've never been for this item. I'm telling you, we've never been. It's a plastic container from my parents' apartment and from our old apartment when I was younger. We lived together, and we had this at our kitchen. this is a container for like sugar and some porridge for some, I don't know, some other for flour, some other substances and stuff. And why I put in close why I put this in close proximity to my grabby tentacles is the fact that I like light blue, I like its shape, I like its weight, I like it shimmers, I like it makes me feel that I'm touching it and wielding it, and also I like the depth or height, or in this case the thickness and the width and length of this object, and the way that it looks like, what sensations it brings to when you like again grabbing it around or doing something or not doing something, talking about it, even talking about its pleasure, and it's better even when you touch it, because it's around the corners are size corners around it. When you grab it, it's firmly, it's very comforting to touch it and to hold it, because it has the right shape, the right affects in terms of seeing it in front of you, talking about it again, and just waiting probably with your arms and with the hands. Which way is correct? If you're a native speaker, you may comment me. Hands or arms? With them in my arms. I'm holding it in my arms. And what else? It has some dirty lines and spots of some sticky, dried up substance on its surface, not being wiped because of what or whatever. Someone was busy not having time to wipe it, being clean. me included. I only can scratch it slightly, because when you scratch it, it massages your fingertips and makes you feel greater than you felt before that happening. Again, what else? The upper part is slightly thicker. It has square shape on the top and square shape on the bottom, and the area, the size of these like a whole square shape is higher than the lower part. The size of the bottom, I should say, and guys, sorry, my phone is ringing. And I'm scurrying back to my camera, into my camera frame. So I'm so just I don't know. Every time everyone knows that anytime this happens, I mean, me being in front of a camera, it's like my thing. It's my thing, talking about fluff and shit. And when I drop into talking about particular items, like I'm doing right now, for example, I'm getting back to recollecting maybe some groups of adjectives and stuff which I do not say during regular fluff related speech, but during fluff related speech I train my spontaneous speaking, my it's speaking at a certain pace, and again in relation back again to having the practice of constructing and devising new figurative expressions which do not exist in American English. They're all my own creation, and I'm bringing them up myself when I want. When I don't, then I don't do that. And again, my own, just maybe not saying like uniqueness, but my ability to do something out of nothing contributes to my like ability to speak about whatever. When I don't literally have nothing, when I don't literally have anything to speak about, and I literally have nothing to talk about, when then I get into the practice of being able to do something at random, like in an unpremapped way, and doing that in continual way contributes again to my ability to just be in the flow while being in the flow, I should say, when you do not particularly have to something around you in close proximity to talk about. It's when it gets to some other level of you being able to do that seamlessly and not again being fearful of doing something wrong. When you're not fearful of doing something wrong, it stops blocking you. It releases you from any other like possible things that might hold you back. And being in that waters, like I'm relishing actually being there, and it relaxes you. It again gives you something more, maybe even inexplicable, that cannot be even related to learning languages. In that regard, learning is the wrong word to put there. It doesn't sit there right. I mean, grammatically it does, but from the context point of view, it doesn't, because only you can speak fluently and freely when you do not have some, I don't know, restrained things being there in that equation. I don't have those. So getting back what we've been through for relating to this item, I think like physical dimensions. Do you really care about physical dimensions? I just said that they are right, those dimensions, so I wouldn't be namely saying those numbers, because numbers doesn't mean anything. What different things it makes if it if it gets when you to that point where you feel just goodness and blessing even coming to you while you rapping with your arms and feel good about it. And maybe that's why I put it here, and it actually has some fluff in it. Even has what? Papers with some notes on them. So it's like, I don't know, it's relating. It says screen resolution. Another one says what? Another says Jira, Confluence. If you're a coder, you know what I'm talking about, and some subtle things that matter something, maybe salaries of coders, and as I wrote it down like several years ago before being coder myself. I mean, I'm not commercial coder because I don't work for money currently yet, and but I will. I have what it takes, and I'm preparing myself to be that way and to go that way, because I feel like it's mine and one of my things that I can do, and I adore doing that, but at not so ghastly amounts yet. Money combined with my skills will again be making me good and better each single day. As I get more money, I like coding more. As I get again more money than I had before, then I'm feeling better in doing my coding, because I'll be doing that for money. Thanks to everyone who believe in me, who believes in me, and who helps me, even with simply watching what I do, or really contributing to my life. Guys, thank you. Jack, thank you. And I will be good. I promise I will, because I'm already being that way. I'm going that way, and I'm headed out. I'm heading out to the place where I wanna be. Guys, get all set once again. I feel like kind of like I'm ruining her when I'm saying something coherent, because my thing is to talk at length, and maybe without with no subject at all, because that relaxes me, and that thing of being relieved of something, or from anything, I should say, that makes me feel better in our times where everyone could say that it could be better, but I'm not whining. I'm headed forward, and thanks for your attendance, for your help, for your just for staying tuned and even not doing anything in particular during watching what I'm doing right now. But literally, I'm doing a lot because I like this. I love my American English. I love your American English, and I love American English as a whole notion. Be good, got also tuned in once again for I don't fucking know what we're doing, but we're practicing my American. That being said, already read the shit up. So let my for right now. Doesn't book our ways anymore. We can do loud ways wherever we want. Be good, got also tuned in once again for being with me, for being my life. Be good. So around as a God very soon. Be good. Bye.